So if there is continued pressure on the equity markets, they have a long way to go before they reach anything remotely looking like support. So getting on to the UK 100, the UK 100 had an absolute torrid time yesterday. We actually reached all the way down. This level here was 61.26, which is probably about a 9% drop from just the 8th of December. So an incredible sell-off right there. Again off the session lows, a small increase this morning, looking very shaky. 60.73 is the next potential support level, quickly followed by the next potential support level, which is round about 6,015, and that is the low of June 2013. And I wouldn't, if you go a little bit lower than that, you are a long way from home. So you can see the next potential support level is all the way down at 58.72 should this sell-off continue. And with crude oil still moving further south, UK oil companies are still, and energy and resource companies are still going to be under continued pressure. So let's see how that moves on today. Japan 225, another negative day, 16.392. But there's been a lot of yen buying as well, so you compounded the fact that Japan, the equity sell-off's happening, but people are buying the yen as a safe haven. Not so much gold, incidentally, but certainly dollar yen has reversed course. Let's have a look at that dollar yen. Again, bouncing off potential support 118, break below that, and we were trading below that 21 period SMA. Opens up 114.74. Now we have dipped below that this morning. We've just managed to get our head right back above that level just now, but the trend certainly looks negative, so I wouldn't be that surprised if that support level is under pressure later on this morning. So West Texas crude, you can see we're firmly at 54.85 this morning. The next potential support level is all the way down at $35. The Saudis came out there yesterday or on Sunday evening saying that they're willing to support, well, not willing to support, but they were happy to see the price of West Texas go from 60 to 50 to 40 if need be. And that's obviously added a lot of pressure onto West Texas crude. Brent is below $60 for the first time in a long time. We've not yet broken 54.85, but should we break and close below that? And you have to go into a weekly chart to actually see this in a bit more detail. Let me just try and zoom out if they're a little bit further. You can just see the massive gap we have between 54 and 35, and that would bring us right back down to the depths of the credit crunch. But then you can see how aggressive that sell-off was back in the day. It seems to be even more aggressive at the moment. So if we do break below that, I think that is going to be a cause of concern for people who are long crude oil. So moving on to gold. Gold is surprising by not having any form of rally when the yen's been well bid, and the euro yen as well is the same. But nobody seems to want to touch gold right now, even when the dollar is not doing a huge amount. People are trying to protect themselves, but then again you do have the FOMC session due tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time, which could give some further clarity to what's going to be happening in America with interest rates. But the way things are right now, it would seem a little bit early to be talking about interest rates anytime at the start of next year. But gold is selling off very strangely, but looking at 1186, the next potential support level, and the chart does not look that attractive. So moving on to euro dollar. Euro dollar's not really been doing too much yesterday, same with cable today, still in the middle of two ranges. Potential resistance 1 spot 25.79 and potential support 1 spot 23.67. Not a huge amount of economic data. Obviously China disappointing again, only just though, contracting with their PMI figures. Today we do have